Hi guys, welcome back to NPC Scripting for Dummies. Today we're going to be looking at the mess command. We are going to keep using our starter boilerplate, and we're going to use our scripts main config file. So if you haven't been following along, I suggest you do that first. That way you know exactly what everything's being loaded at and you don't have any questions. We're going to go to our rAthena folder, NPC folder, and again our for Dummies folder, our basics folder, all the way down to where starter's at. So let's go ahead and create a new file under basics, and we're going to call it the mess.txt because that's what we're learning. And we're going to copy our starter boilerplate because I want to keep an NPC separate for each thing that we're doing. That way you kind of have an idea of a progression system. So starter, we're going to copy, and we're going to copy that. We're simply going to paste that in right next door. So, the only thing that we need to do is first we need to change our NPC name, so we're going to call it mess NPC. We can leave the 001 because it's the only one of its kind, and we need to know what coordinates to put it at. So we know this one's at 148. We don't know what this one next to it is. Let's go over here, and again we'll use our /word command, and we know we went from 148 to 150, so we know anything over to the right is going to be a positive number. So let's go ahead and just change this 148 to 150, and we're going to basically move our NPC 2 squares to the right. Alright, so there are two ways to write the mess command. Both ways work. One way is a little bit better than the other, I think, and one's cleaner. So the first one is mess space quote hello quote colon, or semicolon. I'm sorry, you need not use a colon, use a semicolon. And that is the first one. It acts more as a command rather than what it really is more of a function. So the second version of the mess command is mess parentheses hello semicolon. It's a one character difference, but for me it's actually cleaner when it comes to real code, and you can do a bit more things that look a little bit cleaner, such as, let's say we wanted to add multiple lines to our mess statement. We can simply do mess line 1 quote, line 2 quote, line 3 quote, semicolon. To me, that's just simple, clean code. Now, one thing about an NPC dialog is that whenever an NPC dialog pops up, you get the little white box. If you don't put this next command, which we're just going to put in here, we'll go over it later, but if you don't put the close command here, the player will not have a way to close that box, and that is a huge problem. So what we're going to see right now is we're going to see the words hello one time, and we're going to skip a line, hello one again. We're going to have another line 1, another line 2, another line 3. So we're going to have 5 lines in our code, and it's just going to say hello, hello, line 1, line 2, line 3. So we'll see what that looks like. We're going to @reload script. Oh, I'm sorry, we cannot do that. Well, let's go ahead and do it. I'll show you what happens. The @reload script, guess what happens? It's not in here. And the reason it's not in here is because we forgot to load it. So we're going to go to our scripts main file, and we need to tell it that we need to run our mess NPC. NPC colon NPC /for dummies /basics. Again, all this is the same because it's under the same folder path, and it's just called mess.txt. Save that. Now we can try that again. @reload script. You will always mess up when you're coding, so don't even worry about the little glitches. So let's click our NPC, and sure enough, hello, hello, line 1, line 2, line 3, and a close button. So very simple stuff, very simple command. However, this command gets even more powerful as we go on. So let's see what's next. One of the nifty features that RO people love to use are colors. Alright, so colors, I want to put a comment here. Colors are hex values prefixed with the caret symbol. Now, they stay as quotes because they're still part of the string. They just start with the thing. And if you're not familiar with the hex value, you can look it up online. You can look at the any HTML color picker with hex values, but they start at 000000 for black, and they go all the way up to FFFFFF for red. The first two characters, the first two are red. The second two are green, and the third set of two is the blue, RGB. You're probably familiar with that. So that is how colors are done. So let's see how we are using them. So if we go to mess, let's put it in color here. We're going to put it in red because it's just something simple and easy. We're going to use a caret, FF0000, right? We can put a space, or we can just start typing. hello world. And let's see what happens. Let's close this up. And we're going to reload our script. Alright, so let's click our NPC. Now we should see our lines, but the hello world is now in red. Whoa, mind blown. Alright, now let's say we want to change the color of just the hello and not the world. So let's go back. We simply have to tell it to go back to the next color. Default text is black, so right before world, you do another caret symbol, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So this would start the color red up until it reaches the next one, which is black, and it will switch the color to black. Save. And then again, I probably have to type in something here because it doesn't let you write it 3 times. Reload script. And let's open our NPC, and lo and behold, now we have hello red and world black because we've split the colors by changing them in the same line. Alright, so colors, very simple, very neat, can be done with a whole bunch of stuff, very fun. 2 more things we're going to cover today. We're going to look at item, whatchamacallit, blah, 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 blah. Item display links, item info links. So what we're looking at is we can actually make clickable item description links right there within the NPC window. So first, we're going to get rid of some of these things, and I'm going to show you what a comment does. If you / / in front of any of these commands, you see how it turns it white. This is my editor. I use Atom.io with some plugins for rAthena. So that just tells the server to skip the information and just treat it as text and not part of an actual command. So these lines will go away. So let's go down here. So now we're going to go down here, and we're going to start off with a basic thing. Mess, please get me 10 red potions. Alright, we can save that, and I'll just show you what that looks like real quick and why that comment did what it did. So we only should see 2 lines of mess. That is the first one with hello world, and now please get me 10 red potions. And sure enough we do. So the other lines that were commented, completely ignored because they start with that //. Now, please give me 10 red potions. The cool thing about the item link is that you can actually make the red potions word clickable to actually pop up the description for a red potion. So let's see how that works. So we take the same line, just copy and paste, and right in front of the red potions, we're going to start an HTML tag with a less than sign, and we're going to type in the word item, all caps. Then we're going to close it. Next, we're going to type in, we want the red potions as the word, so we're going to leave that alone. We're going to go behind it now, and we're going to open up another tag and type in info, the info for the red potion. This, for an item link, the info is simply the item ID. For a red potion, we know it's 501. You can find this in the ItemDB table, or I don't know how else people look them up in nowadays, but just simply find the item ID. Alright, now we only need to simply close those 2 tags. If you're familiar with HTML, you basically just open the tag again, and then, open the tag again, and this time put a / and the same word. Info close, open, item close, boom. So what we've done now is we've made the same line, but now red potions is going to be clickable, and it will show us the information for item ID 501. So let's save that, and again we'll reload script. Click the NPC, and again you'll see hello world. You'll see please get me 10 red potions in regular text, and now you see please get me 10 red potions, but in a clickable link. And see how the mouse changes? Click on that. Sure enough, it says red potion. Potion made from grinding red herbs, restorative item, etc., etc. So now you can actually see what a red potion is. Pretty cool. I haven't had a chance to use this yet, but I think it's pretty neat. The next step is something I've never actually touched either, but I think it's kind of cool too. Let's take this NPC over here, this guard. We're going to walk over here. Alright, let's do a /where, figure out where we're standing. Alright, we're at Pantera 162.178, and we know that the, I'm just going to put it right here. We want to stand right here in front of this NPC. And this is the Magic Gear Master. Alright, So we want to tell our NPC that we want to navigate to the Magic Gear Master. So let's go back to our NPC. The first thing we can do is we'll just simply put in plain text, mess, please visit the Magic Gear Master. All right. So we see if we save that, reload the script, that's just simply going to tell the player to visit, just to say, please visit the Magic Gear Master. I mean, nothing fancy, just text. Next, though, we're going to change that into a navigation link. So we can hit mess again, and then we'll copy everything, please visit the. Now we stop. We start with another bracket similar to HTML, and we're going to write the word NAVIE for navigation. And we're going to type in the name of the NPC we want to visit. We want to visit the Magic Gear Master. The info for this one is a little bit different because we actually need coordinates and a lot of other things. So we're going to do the map Pantera, because that's where we were. If you remember, we were at 162.178, so let's type that in, 162.178. There is no direction, so you hit 0. I don't know what the next set does. It hasn't been explained to me yet, so we just hit comma, 0, 0, 0. And this last comma, the next one is either a 0 or 1, and this is whether or not the navigation window will actually open up or just show the tracking on the ground. I don't like the navigation window opening up, so I just hit 0. You can hit 1 if you want to pop it up. If not, don't worry about it. And then we need to close our info tag, close, and we need to close our navi tag, close. And again, always end with a semicolon. All right, so let's see what happens with this one now. Again, it's a little longer, but it does a lot of cool stuff. So let's reload our script. All right, so let's open up our mess NPC now. Now again, you have the red potions clickable link, right? Shows the red potion. And now we have our navigation link. Please visit the Gear Master, Magic Gear Master. We click on that button, and look at that. It now shows me a path how to get to the Magic Gear Master. So we can close this NPC and now follow our path. And we arrive at the target map. I guess you arrive at the target map when you're semi close to it or you're on the map. I don't really know. I have never really played with direction. But there you go. That's pretty neat. I think it's neat. That is the navigation. The mess command is very powerful to do a bunch of cool things. We'll go over a lot more stuff later on. And so that's the mess command for today.